This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. That's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair, an eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
On 4th down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
And if he replicated his game from last week, Kate, they'd win 9 times out of 10. Last week was just the odd case where a 4-touchdown game wasn't enough to do the job. I know he's focused on that one pick, not all the scores he threw, but I'd focus on all the good he did and try to reach those same heights right here. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Bears football. Here's Swift to start the drive. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying grounded with Swift. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Williams. Komet brings it in. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Harris on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Williams from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Harris on the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bowler like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That throw finds Kmet. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight end.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This 42 yards from the right half. Carney's kick is good. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This Texans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Now here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We have an injured player out there now, and it's DJ Moore who's being looked at after being shaken up. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams to throw. Completed over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Foley Fatukasi there to make the stop. And the Texans going nickel coverage, 3rd down. And he could have a free play here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Going run again with Swift. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Williams will look to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he pushes it forward, but will only reach the 23. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. That's into the hands of Moore. Jukes out a 1-stop. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They run the counter with Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the pistol, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw by Williams. Moore's got it. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jeff Okudah. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. That's going to be caught by Everett. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They run with Swift. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To throw, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Williams on the play action. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
All right, so wipe the touchdown away. He did not make the catch. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Now Williams. Cut near the goal line. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Williams with 3rd and long. Has it at the 7. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. An even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. On the ground with Swift. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
On the return, here comes Tank Dell. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
This is complete to Schultz. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Texans are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Receiver in motion going left. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. Escapes a defender. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans at a deficit. First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun now for Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Sheds up. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Into the hands of... He loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes in the half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. From the gun, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Eberle's kick is good, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Looking to throw, Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jalen Jones up from the secondary to make that stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Short side option here. He's running left. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Stroud from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On the option, here's Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running for it, Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans tie things 10-10. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. First down, here's Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jeff Okudah. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still third down.
The penalty makes this 3rd and 2 now. On the give, it's Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Across midfield to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Williams from the gun. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And that makes it 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance, because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Pierce now on the return. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, receiving team.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. First down, Stroud. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the air, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 37. Finds him over the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This is complete to Schultz. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
At the 5-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the pistol, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing from the gun. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
They get about 4 there, need a little more than and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back now, pressure on its way. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
The Texans set to punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Staying grounded with Swift. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be Texans football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Stroud. Cut out left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. Into the hands of Schultz. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Complete to Dell. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Here's an option play right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The Bears about set for their next possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Throw reeled in by Allen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bears down by 7. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. To throw. Kmet brings it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Here he is to throw. He's got him, that's Swift. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. He's got time here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing now. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He'll throw it. Avoids the sack. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. So it's the Texans who defend their building.